In a small, sunlit kitchen, Clara stirred a pot of soup while her young son, Theo, sat at the table, his face buried in his hands. He was crying uncontrollably, the kind of deep sobbing that came from disappointment too big for his little world to handle. Clara knelt beside him and gently placed her hand on his back. "Theo," she said softly, "what's wrong?" Through his tears, he stammered, "I broke it. The ship we built together. It's all gone." Clara's heart ached. The model ship had been their project for weeks, a labor of love, laughter, and patience. She glanced at the table where the broken pieces lay scattered, then back at her son's tear-streaked face. She wiped his cheeks with her thumb and said, "Oh, my sweet boy, tears don't change the past, but they can cleanse the heart. Let yourself cry now. Feel the sadness. And when you're ready, we'll decide what to do next. Together." Theo's sobs slowed, and he looked at her with wide, curious eyes. "What do we do next?" he whispered. Clara smiled. "We start again. We'll rebuild the ship stronger this time. Mistakes are teachers, not the end of the journey." Theo nodded, sniffling, as hope began to replace his despair. Clara handed him a small towel to dry his face and said, "Remember, it's okay to feel sad, but we mustn't let the sadness decide what comes next. We decide that." Over the next few days, mother and son worked side by side, fixing the broken ship. It wasn't perfect, but it was theirs, and it carried with it a new lesson about resilience. When they finally placed it on the shelf, Theo looked up at his mother and said, "It's better this way, isn't it?" Clara nodded, her heart swelling with pride. "Yes, my love, it is better." The lesson: emotions are a natural part of life, and tears are often necessary to release them, but they must not rule over us. Like Clara, we can guide ourselves and others to feel deeply, learn from the pain, and then move forward with strength. By acknowledging emotions without being controlled by them, we grow wiser and stronger with every challenge.